Hi Gemini, I'm getting ready to do your reading for the for April 10th through the 20th, 2019. So first we will look at love, and then right after that we'll look at singles, and then right after that we will look at work and career. So we'll go ahead and get started for Gemini. Gemini. That was for both of you. Both of your personalities for Gemini. All right. So let's take a look at love first, see what's going on in love for Gemini, please. April 10th through 20th. Top line, give me the outlook for Gemini. Who they are dealing with, in love. Clearest Gemini. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have the Seven of Coin, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Wands for your energy. For theirs, we have the Two of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the King of Wands. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is a little bit scattered kind of energy yet, not too focused on what should be focused on, but I think they're coming out of that soon. Okay, so with you have the Seven of Coin, Knight of Swords, and Two of Wands. First off, there's no major arcana in this reading, so I mean, it may go this way. You know, like usually there's at least something like a major arcana card in here, and that kind of will give some sort of solidity to the read, all right? But when we have all minor arcana, it could go a lot of different ways, okay? So, but this may, you know, it may resonate. So with the Seven of Coin, it's sort of like putting a lot of effort into something. This is like your energy. Putting a lot of effort into something. I mean, especially, you know, towards stability, probably of the relationship, okay, most likely. I mean, it could be that you're working too much or something like that too. But I mean, we're doing a love reading. So with the Seven of Coin, I feel like you're a little exhausted of trying to keep the stability of the relationship, and you put a lot of effort into it, and you're just sort of, you know, you're just kind of getting weary, you know, of doing this. And it's like, you know, each time you think you're getting close to the top, you know, you look down and wow, there's one more coin to put on top, and you know, that sort of deal, right? So, but it is also a card that can indicate that, you know, keep putting in the effort, keep putting that in, and, you know, eventually it will pay off. But that's kind of more like if I saw that in a career reading or something like that, because it's really to do with stability and that sort of deal. With a love relationship, when I see that card, I don't know. To me, it's sort of like, it's a long time. I'm putting in a lot of effort and not really seeing the payoff kind of deal. But, you know, this is just the 10th through the 20th, so, you know, who knows. All right. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like there's going to be a message here. I think you're angry, and because of this, you know, it's like, I think this is what's happening here is slow building resentment. To me, is what I kind of see going on. All right, with the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords sometimes to me can be a little aggressive and anger, you know, type things, and I feel like there's some communication going on between the 10th and 20th. Could be a text you receive, an email, something like that, but it kind of just sets you off, you know, and it's just sort of like that, but it's not actually that particular text or that message or even a verbal communication. It's not necessarily that sets you off. It's the slow building kind of resentment about being in this mode for so long that really is kind of like happening here. So, now they have the Two of Swords and the Page of Wands. So to me, it's like, I feel like they just they want like balance. They want a truce. They want peace. They, all those sort of things, but they want that, but yet there's this blindfold that they still have on. So it's like, they want those things, but they are not removing the blindfold to see what needs to be done to achieve these things, okay? So it's like, I mean, it's cool, they want that, and like their exterior might be trying to exude that, you know, this peace, this truce, everything's cool, everything's good, everything's balanced, you know, but but inside, but it's not, obviously. I mean, because your cards aren't matching theirs. So I feel like it's because that's what they want to see. Like they close their eyes and they have their blindfold on, and that's what they want to see. But they really need to take the blindfold off to see all, what's wrong, so that they can help achieve that balance and that truce and all that sort of thing. So I think they try to communicate to you some of this. I think they just try to communicate that they want like a truce, or that they want this peace or something like that. And I think it sets you off, because like all of a sudden I get the sense that like that they are like totally chill, like everything's good, and like, wow, why are you so crazy? Because I'm so chill, like that kind of thing. When like I think, but you're not, they're not, and you're not, and I don't know. That's the impression I'm getting. So, Seven of Cups at the bottom too. Not liking that too much. So your outcome cards, you have the Two of Wands. They have the King of Wands. This could be a young person too, also. So it could be that like, because the Knight of Swords to me sometimes is a little bit of like rushing in to defend someone also. So if it turns out like, so if you guys aren't the type to argue and that doesn't sound like right, then it could have something to do with like a young person. So maybe like one of your kids or something like that if you're married. And it could be them trying to communicate some sort of like truce or something. But you may feel very protective over this situation because it's something that you have put a lot of effort into. So for instance, like if they wanted to, like all of a sudden they want to go to a certain school or something like that, and they've put a lot of effort in, and so you're defending them, but there's like arguments about it or something like that, and they just want to keep the peace. Something fell out. Let me grab that. Seven of Cups fell out again. All right, so we definitely have to talk about the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, sometimes there's a couple things it can indicate to me. First of all, I mean, mostly it's illusion, and it's confusion, and it's also not being able to focus on the one thing that needs to be focused on. Okay, so those are all kind of the meanings of the Seven of Cups. There's other meanings too, more esoteric meanings, but for the sake of a love reading, we'll stick with that, because that's kind of more what I feel. The other thing a lot of times the Seven of Cups can mean, because it does mean sort of cloudiness and illusions, is that somebody might be like very, in their mind, they might be very cloudy and that sort of thing, because sometimes like if maybe they're taking a certain like prescription drug or something like that, that can kind of make them a little off, or, if they're taking actual drugs, or if they are drinking a little bit too much, and, things like that can be the Seven of Cups, okay? So that fell out twice. But I think it's more that they have this, like, fantasy in front of them, okay? Because all these cups are filled with, like, baubles and fun treasures and things like that, right? Except for one that's, like, hidden from them. And it's like, which is the truth. I always believe that that's what's hidden underneath the shroud is the truth. And it's like they just need to like focus on one thing and pick it, right? But they have like this whole fantasy kind of thing going on. And I just feel like you're getting tired of it, is what I think. Of the illusion. Something, what is that, Joe Walsh song? Something, Life of Illusion came to mind. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to get you guys a mutual outcome card here. So with the King of Wands, that's their outcome. I mean, you could, they could be a fire sign. That's possible. Hang on, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of illusions going on here, okay? I have the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. as soon as that, okay, this is going to be a little cosmic for Geminis, all right? Sorry, but it just is. Because it's really funny that I have never, ever told anyone that I believe that that is the Ace of Swords underneath there, which is the card for truth, okay? And self-empowerment. I've never said that on any video. I've never said it in any personal reading. It's the first time I've ever, like, actually vocalized that, because it's always been sort of like something I, think of. So it's interesting that I brought that up. And then underneath the deck, we have that Ace of Swords, which is the truth, okay? And then right after that, we have the Ten of Swords. There's something being hidden from you, Gemini, all right? It's an illusion. This is an illusion, and there's something that is being hidden, and once that truth is plucked out, once that truth is grabbed and owned, then I feel like this could be like, you might come to some conclusions about a lot of things. Okay, the Ten of Swords is usually like the ending, or an ending of a cycle, can be too. But I think there's a lot of wool being pulled over the eyes, sort of. Not lies. I don't think it's like out and out lies. I think it's just very illusionary, like everything, and sorry, I'm being so cosmic. Okay, the three cards I just pulled were the Five of Wands, the Star card, and the Five of Cups. So fives, challenges, lots of challenges in this thing. And it's like, challenging because, somebody wants like the whole thing, the Star card. Star card is, it's hope, it's healing, it's those types of things. But it's kind of like the wish fulfillment card, right? And kind of like what people strive for, whether they know it or not. But like both these cards are cards of challenges, okay? So somebody is way too competitive and way too, it's like beating sticks together and like getting nowhere, all right? And then the other person is way too mopey, about like the way things used to be with the Three of Cups here. And like nobody's achieving the star in this, okay, is what I see the way things are going now. So it's funny that this reading with no major arcana turned into be this like major kind of cosmic reading, but it's really kind of what I see. And I have a sense that there is really definitely some truth that that needs to be grabbed onto, because I just feel like there's a lot of illusionary things around here. And then that's when I see more like stability and things like that going on with the cards behind it. Okay, after that Ten of Swords. So something's got to end, pretty much. So sorry that was such a weird reading, but I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so let's go to singles. Let me use a different deck since I just used that one. Let's see, we'll use this one here. See what singles are up to, single Geminis. Okay, we shall use, what do we got? Tarot of a Moon Garden. All right. Sounds cool. Okay, so single Geminis. What do we have for single Geminis? April 10th through the 20th, please. Single Geminis. Single Geminis. 10th through the 20th. Single Geminis. Okay. Okay. 2 shuffles and we're good. Single Geminis. 10th through the 20th. Okay. All right, last shuffle. Okay, single Geminis. What do we got? Ooh, the Emperor showing up. Okay. 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Where are we going? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. So the Knight of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the Chariot, and the Emperor. So might be dealing with a Cancer, but I see 2 cards of like sort of maybe travel here too. And I also have the King of Wands not too far back either. But in between all this, I have a 3 of Swords. So there could be like some kind of like third party-ish situation that might be kind of developing here pretty soon. That's possible, or you might already, you know, be in it. That could be too. But okay, so here's what I got. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. So I mean, the Nine of Swords sticks out to me the most because it's right in the center, and it's a very kind of extreme type of card and energy. So I mean, it's a lot of like knowing that things need to change, knowing that like you need to sort of metamorphosis into, you know, something else. There's the truth that is trying to show you this truth, right, over the full moon. Okay, so it's like the truth is there. Do you kind of want to see it, kind of thing? All right, and because you're not really recognizing the truth. Oh, pardon me, I'm going to turn my phone off. Because you're not really kind of acknowledging the truth or recognizing that it is there, because somewhere deep down you kind of know it is, but you're like this, then that's what causes the turmoil and everything else. Because usually when we listen to, like, it's hard to find like what our real truth is or what the real truth of a situation is. I mean, it's hard and it isn't, but it is difficult because we usually know it, but we just don't, it just doesn't fit. You know, the truth usually, I'm so cosmic today, I'm sorry. But, especially with Geminis, they're like, what? Just tell me, is he cheating on me? Okay. But, you know, it's like, and you guys are cosmic and all that, but you're impatient, I know. So let me just say this. I feel like deep down inside, you know, there's something that you're not facing, okay? And that it does need to change and grow and bloom and all of those kinds of things. This may have something to do with a third-party situation. If not now, it may come in down the road. There may be something about a short trip also here coming up. If that's the case, I mean, I still, you know, I feel some good action here. I think there's going to be some sort of deliberation between a couple people. So, I mean, something's going on for single Geminis. You know, I don't see like an empty calendar, let's say, okay? Because we have this Emperor here, we have this King of Wands here, we have this Two of Pentacles. I feel like that is about making a choice, okay? We have this Knight of Swords, so somebody kind of probably rushed in recently, kind of causing the balance, you know, the balance to be a little bit different. Definitely could be dealing with a Cancer, possibly an Aries or a fire sign. That's possible too with the King of Staffs here. But honestly, like, I think there could be a returning Virgo in your future, because I see the Hermit with the Six of Cups, and that's usually somebody from the past that's like a soulmate. The two, oh, I know somebody who might, yeah, okay, that just dawned on me. Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the World card, the Hierophant, okay, the Moon, Two of Cups. Okay, so I mean, you have Hierophant, Two of Cups, things like that, pretty far down the road here, all right? So what I would say is, you know, I do see some action for you Geminis. I think that there's a lot of anxiety tied to this situation, and it just needs to be sort of faced. You know, the truth is there somewhere, okay? And even if it's not the truth we want to hear or the one that fits conveniently within our lives, it is there, okay? And usually, as bizarre as it is, if we follow that, you know, then we spare ourselves a lot of turmoil and sleepless nights and anxiety and getting involved with somebody that 5 years down the road, it's like, oops, you know, so that kind of thing is what I see. So I don't know, hang in there, Gemini. I do feel there is like, definitely committed love for you guys, but it's a little ways off yet, okay? So, work and career. All right, for Gemini. Work and career for Gemini. Work and career for Gemini. 10th through the 20th, please. 10th through the 20th, work and career for Gemini. All Geminis watching this video, please. 10th through the 20th. 10th through the 20th. 10th through the 20th. Gemini. Work and career. Okay. Work and career. 10th through the 20th. Okay. One more shuffle. One more. 10th through the 20th for Gemini, please. Okay. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Uh-oh. Oh, and Judgment. King of Wands, the 7 of Coin, the 8 of Coin, the 5 of Swords, Page of Wands, Justice, 4 of Coin, and the 8 of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Wow, okay. You do have some really good cards at the bottom of the deck, okay? Because the Devil card to me can be like a large kind of industry and things like that. I mean, it's not the best card, but it's still like, you know, something that's solid. With the Ace of Swords, which is a victory of some sort or an offer. The Wheel of Fortune, things turning in your favor, and the Strength card. So I do like that. There's sometimes sort of break here, though. Like something that's going to take some time. Okay. So the King of Swords and Judgment. So this could definitely be like a legal type thing, okay? Not illegal, a legal, okay, type thing, because we have the King of Swords, we have Justice, and we have Judgment in this reading. So if that is the case, I'm not convinced you're on the best side of this. So let me take a look. Let me go around this one more. I'm going to go around this one more time. I mean, it not for all of you. I know it's not going to be like a legal type thing, but I mean, it does have something to do with that for somebody. So let me take a look. For others of you, this could be, I mean, the King of Swords can be kind of like a firing. And I do see as an outcome card with the 8 of Cups, I see somebody walking away. So it might not be so much of a firing because I don't see 10 of Swords or the Tower card as like a discipline, you know, a disciplinary kind of thing that's like where they're judging you for some reason. And you may just be kind of over this, you know, and kind of upset and angry, and you may just end up kind of walking away. But let me see. One more time around, one more time around. One more time around, please. For Geminis watching this video in their career or workplace. All Geminis, please. Workplace. Four of Cups, 6 of Wands. There's definitely probably a Leo involved in this situation because we have the King of Wands and the 6 of Wands at the root of the foundation. Or you are using that type of, like you're tapping into Leo type energy at this time. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands in the recent past. Yeah, because we have the 3 of Swords, and it's something that you've been working on too. Yeah, and we have 2 5s in the near future, which these are challenges, okay? Definitely challenges. 2 5s in the near future. Page of Wands. Okay, Sun card, another card of Leo. All right, something that's is a communication or something that is going to make you happy, though. So there is a disappointment here, and I don't know if it's definitely between the 10th and the 20th. This could be like kind of an ongoing thing or the monthly thing, but there is definitely that. You will have some sort of happiness, like a communication that is like a rebirth and makes you feel excited again, okay? Justice card with the Emperor. All right. Okay, there's the Tower card, but it's in the hopes and fears, okay? And then we have the Queen of Swords, and the World card, which is an end of a cycle. So for some of you Geminis, there's a couple things here. It's like I sense that there may be like, for some of you there could be a firing, okay? Because we have the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower card has shown up, even though it's in the fears section. And we do have the World card at the bottom. So for some of you, it could be that. But you're okay, because the thing is, it's like financially, I don't see you like losing anything, and also with the Page of Wands and the Sun card, I feel like there's a communication that comes in that it's like that lets you know everything's okay and you're happy and you're good. Okay. Now for others of you, if this is legal, I'm sorry about the noise. I forgot they're like pressure washing outside today, so that's why I'm kind of like speeding up my talking now. And I wouldn't have started the video had I remembered that. I'm sorry. So for others of you who are possibly dealing in a legal situation, I feel like there's an offer being given here, okay? But you might be there's a couple ways this could work. You might be stubborn and like And not stubborn, like that you're stubborn, but it's like you might think that if you hold out, you might get something better kind of thing. Okay, that's possible. But I don't know. I'd be nervous about that. I think if there's an offer, it could look pretty good. Although there's a bigger offer here down the road. All right, so if it's legal, the only thing is I feel, unfortunately, it's like, but you still are happy. For some reason, you're very happy. But I do feel like that they have the Emperor and Justice. So, like, that didn't come out in your side. And then, like, walking away from a situation, emotionally being, like, just done with it and walking away. Now, this could be walking away towards, like, getting another attorney with the Queen of Swords. That could be. But I don't feel so, because I feel like it's the ending of this cycle. So let me just see, what are you happy about here? Because I see some challenges coming up here in the near future, and you have the Three of Swords about some work that you do, and that sort of thing. So hold on. Why are we happy? Because it's really weird, because you have this Three of Swords and then this like really challenging kind of battle kind of energy going on, and then like a little bit being a little depressed over things, something you've put a lot of effort into, okay? And then but then you're super happy. So let me see what's going on there. How do we transition? What's the transition from this to that? What's the transition from this to that? Okay, there is an offer. That's what it is. Okay. So at first, if it is legal, there might be some sort of offer, and you're just not, that maybe that's what the disappointment is. You're not thrilled with it, and it's not going to work for you, okay? You've put like a lot of effort into this, and something about this affects your work. So it's like, you're heartbroken because you can't do the work that you used to do, or something like that, right? So I feel like there's like one more battle or something that could happen. And then the transition, the reason why you have this communication and this happiness is because somewhere between that, this challenge and this battle, and then this like depression of being upset about things, like feeling like it's lost and gone and all that, somehow between that, there's some sort of offer made, and this is the offer you want. This offer is like, and then something happens and there's a bigger offer, okay? So something really good. Now this can be in relation to a job too, okay? So like that could be, you just apply it to that. And whatever that is, that seems to work for you, okay? That makes you happy. And now like they have justice and all that thing, so everything's balanced, all that good stuff. And I feel then that this isn't like, if it's a legal thing, I feel like this is you sort of emotionally being able to put this behind you and be done with it. And also now you're the Queen of Swords, so you've learned a lot from this experience, and now you can look at things logically and strategize on what your next move is, okay? Because you're no longer emotionally bound to the situation. So that's what I feel is going on here with that. So if this is not legal and it's a job type situation, and there's maybe a firing, or there's an offer that's like not what you expected, or there's a disciplinary action taken towards you, or whatever the situation may be that kind of affects your work, and then puts you in sort of an angry type vibe, but then like a depressed type vibe. If there's anything like going on like that this month, then again, just remember this part of the read, that there is something very good coming from this. There's some sort of offer that will be received. There's something that's going to make you very happy about communication, that's going to come in through communication. And, it's going to allow you, as I said, to like emotionally put something behind you that has been a big drag, okay, like a big drag. And now you're like the Queen of Swords. Now you're on top of shit, that you're doing good, and you're strategizing and all of that. So I feel it's really good. So yeah, definitely. You have the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles underneath the deck too. And with the Hermit is showing you this wisdom, like the stability, and the Star card. Yeah, you got really good cards underneath. So just remember this from that reading, okay? Don't focus on the other stuff, because there's something good working its way towards you. But it's working its way towards you through like a last ditch sort of test or something that's going to, you know, that's going to feel very disappointing or betraying or something like that. All right, but hang in there, because you do, you know, have something else that is coming in, or the situation is going to offer you something else better. All right. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys, and I forgot about the power washer. I do apologize. Hopefully you could hear me okay, and I'll see you guys next time around. If you got anything from this video, as usual, all I ask is if you could just drop like a little hi or an emoji or something in the comment section, because the more activity I have in there, it helps me on YouTube. And also subscribe. Subscribe helps me tremendously as well. All right, thanks, guys, and have a fantastic mid-month period. All right, well, and a fantastic every time. Okay, bye, guys.